Hello, hello. How are you? So let's see what the story today. Day 4. Day 4. We having an amazing time together. And I wanted to say, well done where you are now. Well done what you've done by now, because this is so important. First steps what you really should do it every day. Like, if you to kind of really feel, why do I need man? I fed up of this, don't want anymore. Okay, I want this. And then you saying, okay, how can I create this more in my life? Where should I look for him? And exactly today we will be working on where to look for men like this. So let's say hi, let's say hello, joining us, and really thank you for coming every day and really giving your time for your future, because only you can do it. I can be in here talking hours and hours, but without action will be no reaction. Because a reaction comes when you doing something. Hello, thank you. So what is very important today? Today we already figure out what, like, why do we want the men in our life? Yeah, so we already figure out that in the first days. And if somebody was missing on the first day, let's see, why do I need it? And you can go back in videos and you can write it down, comment on each other comments, support each other, because this is the group where we can support each other. And I will be doing this more and more, because community and friends and girlfriends, that's what we want. And we will create a parties together, pajama parties. I love that. And I have many plans for you in here, but we need to support each other. So just say hi to each other, and say, well done. Yeah, that's why I want man as well. And then we was creating, what is that man? And then we was breaking our beliefs, the wrong beliefs, why we believe man can come in our life. And this was so much big for me, because I really believe no good man left in there. I am not that good, must be. If nobody, and then somebody comes and tells me, yeah, you're not, that must be good, but nobody wants to live with you. And it's like, what? And your head is just not, can't take it, because you think you are fine. And you are amazing and fine. But must be some reason why he did not want to live with me. With me. And it was a reason. And I find it, and I kind of say, figure out with my mentors, because on my own, I would be still sitting on my own. And probably by this stage, I would be all like messed up completely with my mind, because every day when you're not getting what you want, your mind saying, nah, 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 I told you, you're not getting that, nah, nah, nah. It's like little devil saying, oh, you're not good enough. And then one little angel saying, no, you work to have love. You so worth it. But then who's winning, And only when I went to my teachers and looking for answers, took me like a little while. I was leaving my 2 businesses. I left for 1 week, doing meditating and working on me for 1 week completely, and no phones, no nothing. And 2 shops survived without me, as I thought. I can't leave my business. No, without me, nobody else can manage it. And you know what? They did. And that was amazing for me to realize what? I actually could take more holidays. And I started giving for myself more free times. And I love my Mondays off, like off from kind of say from shop where I was working. But when I had my own shop, I never had day off. I worked complete 6 days, because in one shop I had 3 days and another shop I had 3 days. So my one day was Sunday. And then something changed in my life. And after my retreats, I realized what actually I loved Mondays off. and I'm now being a boss, maybe I should come back to it. So till now, I do work on Mondays, but it's completely different day. I am free. I'm going driving to my clients. I am more on the road. I'm kind of a little bit, out there, and I do what I want. And then I jump into Tara Hill. I go to meet some teachers or my friends. So it's Mondays, my whatever I want to. And if I don't want to meet any client, I just not write it down in my book. As before, I was so much me, only I can do it. I am the best one who can do it. But actually, my teachers told and teach me to kind of just surrender. And actually, universe is a lot more smarter than me. News. But I thought, I am the one who's have to control everything. And when I got that message from my teachers and all that, like, I'm not the one who knows everything. It's a higher powers there. God, universe, creator, whatever we will call it. They see and looking at us and organizing everything for us a little bit different than we only would like to. So if any of you could say, yeah, I do not want to release kind of relax. I need to control everything. Is that you? Because I was there myself controlling everything and really not letting kind of this good thing come in probably to me, because I was just so much, I know what I'm doing. If you're saying, why are you saying, it's all this kind of boss. So I want to talk today, and actually I love what you girls writing amazing, what man would you like to have? And that's very, very good. So I want to what you all take an example, how amazing girl write it down, my current boyfriend. That's the kind of you what we want to say. We want to say for universe, oh my God, I don't have it. So universe saying, okay, so you don't have it. If you say, I want, so you're saying you don't have it and you're telling the lack. But we saying, no, thank you. It's a gratitude of what you have it already. Because the person is already somewhere. It's just not next to you. So very well done. My current boyfriend, gentleman. Do you agree? Do we like gentlemen? Say yay or say plus, whatever, something. Yay, we like gentlemen. Gentleman is the man who is a gentle. I like that word, gentleman. Because gentleman will treat us very well and look after us as we deserve. And then what we do, we both feel free. Yay, thank you. And we both feel free to we both feel a new love for each other. New love, I would say, if you have it, it's not new. So I would say we enjoying our love. So don't say it's very new, because new, so that's mean just beginning. No, it's normal for you. Every day you're seeing this. Yeah, I have this. Yeah, this is my normal day. I'm having it. And the evenings are spent together with similar interests, holistic, art, travel. And that's why I ask you girls to write it down, what is very important for you, what you like to have. Because today we will be working where to look for him. Today we will be working on that, and we will be working where to look for him. It's not like looking, but really to be exposed for that type of people. And then calm and specific. Yeah, but gentlemen should do that anyway. Like if he's gentleman, that should be normal. So I would say wonderful, that's very good, but maybe try to be specific more yourself. What does that mean, specific? Calm, that's mean he never raised the voice, he talks with me very nice, but he is a gentleman, so he should not talk any other way. Don't reflect to your say. If you're saying something, that's it, that. But like try to use that word in kind of more specific word. You know, he buys me flowers. Like, tell exact things what you love. Like, I had one girl who was actually, she was always thinking what man can commit. That was her feeling. And yes, whatever she was finding, men, they just not committed to her. They were saying, yeah, you lovely girl, I really like you. Bye-bye. And she was like, what did I done wrong? And that was her doing wrong. He believed in that more and more. And what she believed, she attracted. So when she changed her mind after one of my retreats, she attracted a man. They actually had a baby. I'm so excited now. Like, he's so committed now to her, where they actually create a new life together. And that's what mostly she wanted. And was her last chance. So I'm so happy for her, like so happy. He understands my son perfectly and gets along well. Wonderful. And you can really keep digging. Like, we are going on the games together and he likes to play football with him. I'm just saying, because my son was all about football. I was a footballer myself, nearly, knowing a lot of rules and everything. So, like, write it down more. And how do you feel? Like, imagine sitting and watching the game and your son is running in there and then your man next to you and two of you like screaming, yeah, go on, go man, go, you doing good, yeah, goal, go crazy. Like I'm saying, like, suck that pleasure in, that amazing feeling, and just really breathe in that moment. Because for me, it was the biggest moment when I was working on my future man and my future desires and creations. I actually felt like he hugged me, and I just loved when he's next to me and, just feeling it. And then when he come in the real life, he hugged me. I'm like, that's exactly what I was feeling. This is so the same. So anything what you write down in your book, in your all of that, just say how amazing that feels. So I'm working on one because I see some girls that's a little bit shy. So just we say you like what his interest would be: holistic, art, and travel. Travel is very good. So now where to find the man? And that's why it was very important job what you done, and well done, and go and say yay for each other. If you like the man who's traveled and he's single now, yeah? So I remember when I went on holidays with my son, and we went there with kids, kind of, because he wanted to be with more kids and to get him kids and all that. And I was single by that time, of course. And we went on the Salou. It's in Spain, and it's like family resort, like family. I thought I will be killed by women looks. As I was saying, I'm looking good, okay? And we going with the swimming suit, and all women like this and screaming on the men, John, come here, and he's like, look at this woman. Oh my God, I was like the biggest jealousy creator that week. So don't go there where family's going. And I'm like silly Billy. I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. And it's only women and men who's married, like they are family resort. So you need to go, and that's today your little job. Go on amazing groups on Facebook, on LinkedIn. You can. I'm not sure about LinkedIn, but Facebook and Instagram. Singles holidays, singles traveling, singles loves travel, are all solo traveling. So what's happening then? Many groups is. And when I was one step away, and after just I was saying, okay, I'm going, and actually I was introduced to my man. It's actually, you can go to the travel agency and say, you know what, I would like to go where groups going. Because in groups, it's people who is the same like you, like singles. And you can say for the woman who is in there, I'm single and I don't have my friends to go with. They all married, they all going with family meetings, like family holidays. So I want to go on holiday, but actually I want to go in mixed people holiday. Because when I go on my own now, I go with women. I'm going on women retreats only, because that's only for women, and we work with only women, and we like, that's like safe environment for women. And you don't want to know what we was doing in there. Like, oh my God, it's only women. So that's why it's so important when you're looking for a holiday, you're not looking on family holiday. And I know you probably, if you have a child, you're probably thinking, so how will I not bring my child? Yes, sorry, this time you're not bringing him with holidays, okay, with you. Other thing, if you like art man, where do you go to meet art man? Again, if you don't want to go anywhere, like say, go in the art galleries. Millions of them around you. If you just Google nearest gallery near me and go and look in galleries. Because if you like art, so he likes art, so he's probably there loving art. Or art groups on Facebook. Like my man, he's actually on a couple of art groups. And he's always sending me the, what other people are doing and all that. And I'm like, that's amazing. And it's full of men. I'm like, I didn't know about this group when I was looking for men. Because men, and you see what I'm not saying for you to go and say, yay, I'm on this group, now I will be hunting. No. I love always to send a message without being needy. So like say, if you say you're going into the Facebook group where it's only art men, yeah, like art people, you can do your art. Or if you're not yourself art person and you don't know how to draw or how to paint or whatever, what you can do, you can actually find some latest art and put it on the post on that. Oh my God, I love it so much. Because as me being single mom, I always really feeling like I love art and I'm missing art, blah, blah, blah. Like innocently, me being single mom. You're not saying, I'm looking for men in here. Oh my God, I'm desperate. No, you're just saying, actually being a single mom, I really love the art. And actually my son really enjoyed that. Oh my God, we decide to share it because I'm not that good, but I just love to share this person's art. And what you can go on every person and look, are they single? Because nearly every person, man, write it down, single or in relationship or complicated. Men love to write it down complicated. That's mean he's not married. Definitely. Because they don't want to look single, like, but at the same time, they don't want to say they're married. So they kind of like, I'm looking, but there's no part of looking. So your part, again, go back to your drawing, what you were saying, what do you looking for? And the same time, then we write it down, like thinking, what kind man I want. If I want sporty man, I know it sounds funny, but go in the footballs, football games, or in the football bars if you like it. Don't go in disco. You will never find honest men in the disco. I kind of nearly find it, man in disco. And he was actually one of the designated drivers. So he was not drinking. So he's actually was the one who was in the group, but he was not there to have fun because he's normally don't going. So we actually started chatting and all that. And what's actually happened, my friend brought me to him and she said, this woman works with us as well, and she's single. And she just laughed and left. I'm like, that's weird. You see, more people know what you are single and you're actually looking for love. I'm not saying you desperate. That's two different ways. Desperate if people pushing you to anybody. And actually, if somebody introducing you, or you getting introduced by somebody, it's actually very good because they know that person, and that person actually, if it will be terrible, they would not introduce you to them because they would be embarrassed to introduce, because they know they are not that nice. They know, they would not do that because they know they can ruin their own relationship with you. So they would not do that. So it's many, many places in there what you can look, but you don't have to look and be terrible like, I'm looking for man, I'm here, yeah, and it's many single groups on Facebook, where you can, like, not single datings, that's different. I'm actually, because I'm working with people with love, I'm actually on the one group where it's single parents, parents who is single. Yeah, I like that. And actually, is many in there talking about, they're not talking, come on, let's go dating, or you go dating. They're actually talking about kids. What would I do? Because my husband took my child, and what should I do? Or my wife is this and that. And you're just coming and saying, well, I think because I actually done this, so this has helped me. So you're being friend, but they all know you single. Like, because that's a singles parents. And they are in there actually a lot of men. Single dads, I know, but I think that one is probably only boys in there. So I'm not sure. But like, it's many, many groups on the Facebook if you don't want to go anywhere. And I kind of went one time on speed dating. I hate it. I thought that's stupid. But it could if you got attraction, because I believe in this natural, like, meeting up. And like I said, if you will be on the group and you just say, some suggestion, or if you say you're seeing the artist, what you be on the art, Facebook, and you see the artist and you're going in there and he's written, he's single, make sure he's single, you're not breaking somebody's families, and you're saying, oh my God, that's amazing. And you sharing his post, his art. Oh my God, he will straight away will notice you, because I appreciate every person who shares my post, because I think that's so special, because you took your time to share somebody's post. So, you straight away showing you a nice person. But what is your picture on your profile? Tell me, are you would want to talk with that woman what you have on your profile picture? Is she smiling? Is she open for love? What do you think? The most important, I actually was going for the women day out, kind of like a hen party, and we was going in there and being with the bikers. They was specially rent out for us. They was bringing us on the bikes actually, and it was so amazing. We had amazing time, all dressed with leather and all looking cool, and I was single that time. And we had amazing time, and all them bikers, they all looked like, I love it. Like, I love bikers, okay? I I love leather, and I actually was my Irish fella for 6 years. We went around the France on the bike for 10 days. We had amazing experience. Like, I love bikers, okay? I love it. I just love that wildness. I probably wouldn't do it anymore, but I done some part in my younger age. And it was like, the picture was amazing. Like, I'm on the bike, of course they was letting us to play, and all that, and they was actually let us play on their own, but they put the bikes and we all was posing and taking amazing pictures. And I put my picture out. I'm like, this picture definitely get me a man. What do you think? Of course, men like pictures like that. But actually, he never was on the Facebook even. Like he's not don't have Facebook profile. But because them bikers was sharing and showing the pictures between, oh yeah, we was having a good time, yeah, la la la. And they was like, he was like, whoa, whoa, stop, stop, stop. Show me this woman. Get me a number of this woman. He's like, I don't know, like, is that okay? I want this woman. Like, he's like, introduce me to her, get me number. And yes, that man actually knew me, like knew from one each other, whatever, and they find my number. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. He not even on Facebook. And we actually was dating a little bit and he was lovely, but was the problem because I did not knew, sorry, this was actually the last man what really kind of told me, okay, you need to work on yourself because I just picked a man who actually liked me. And I liked everything about him. I actually created my list as I'm telling you now, as I'm, introducing you this. I write it down the letter. I like what he would like nature. That's so important for me. I love when people loves nature or not pubs. I like what he would not smoke and be healthy living and all that. And he was all that. I'm like, gee, I got my man. Yeah. And we had the boat, like he had a boat, like little kind of boat. And he was on the lake. And he was every weekend having an amazing time on the lake. He would cook the barbecue for me when I come back after my work on Saturday. Like he was really amazing. Like seriously, I'm like, Jay, you are like, I'm happy. Whoa, I got it, And I was really like, I've done it. Woo. But because I did not know what type we have people in the world, he was that type what actually, if I know then, I would probably still would be with him because I would know how to treat him. As I did not know, he touched my ego and we split. Like he hurt my ego. I hurt his ego. And two was just, was very quick to broke and we're like, whoa, what's happened? I actually could not realize what happened because his type was okay for me, but I need to work on that type. I need to bend to be with that type. And for me, not very good, but I maybe would. I don't know. I don't know how I would look now, but that time before my all waking up and all understanding about love, I was like, woo, no way. And I just broke up. So why am I saying this? Like when you write it down your list, I forgot about one thing because I did not think that scared. Like it's not so important. He have to be a nice person. Like gentleman is amazing, but I see every day gentleman. Like gentleman looks good with the suit and they looks like, gentleman, but they're not a good person. They could be very cold. They could be very, rules driven by. Like they could be very different than me being free woman, free flying woman. One day I'm there, one day I'm there, I'm flying, and he, like, I think this gentleman, not really to me that good because actually I am different type. If you want to know how to find out what type you are and how to find your type man and how to deal with him, that's another time. And if you need it, let's make a free consultation and we will talk about it. And I will guide you how to learn about it. So what I want to say, when you know your man, like what you want, now you think what you think he would want. Like I have amazing woman and she was saying, oh, I love sportsmen. Like I love sporty men. I'm like, okay, that's amazing. I don't know, I'm cold. I said, that's amazing, yeah. And why do you need a sportsman, and sportsman and all that? Oh, I love how they look and all. And I said, oh, now can you look at the mirror yourself? Do you like what you see? And that's, you think the sportman will want that, because sportman is normally eating healthy. He normally would not sit with you and eat takeaway every day. And she's like, oh my God, yeah, uh, I'm not that kind of person at all. Oh my God, if I would have to live with sportsman now and he would tell me, you have to, like, don't eat after 6, so don't do this and do only this. Oh my God, oh no, I don't want that. So it's very important. What do you think you want? Be careful what you're wishing for, that say. So that's exactly what I wanted to ask you. Whatever you think, can you live with that person? Because like I said, I draw my list and I attract that man like so quick and so perfect. The picture attracted him, was so wonderful, but he was not the wonderful, good heart man. He was very ego driven. And of course, I was that time as well. I attracted him because I was very much ego driven. Nobody will tell me what to do, And the point what I wanted to kind of say, if we want a gentleman, we have to be a gentlewoman. If you want artist man, you have to be willing to put up with house full of art, full of paint, full of mess. You know that? Believe me, you don't want to go in my house when two of us working on some collection or some princess hat or something, like, woo, you don't want to come to my house. Because you would think we are dirty, but we're not. We are artists. And that's two different things. So if I will say you want travel, and how many days can you take from your life, from your work to travel? Because I love my travel. And I always do what we do for business. But I would not be able just, let's travel. I know I'm a business person and I could control my life and I can put whatever my holidays I do. But if I only travel for business, so who will do other things? So I need to very much make sure. And that's why whatever we organize our travelings, we organize what is suits for both of us in our both of us, line. But actually, he is a business owner and I am the business owner. So we are kind of free. But I know when I was living with a farmer, he was like, his father never left the place. Because he was married to the farm, and no way they would ever go anywhere, because farm, needs to look after every day. So his wife, like his mom, my ex-mom, she was like, I want to go there, but he not bringing me. I would like to go there, but I can't. But I would like, but I can't. And all her life, all my 6 years in this family, I hear how unhappy she is. Loads of money, everything looked after, but she's so unhappy. So that's why I really, really want what you be so specific. What you writing, what you will be doing, what kind of person you want, and what exactly you will do with that person. How you make love with that person. That's important as well. Like everything. And now you go and look for groups. If you want artists, wonderful. If you want singer, go and singers groups. That's where they all hang on. If you want sportsman, go on sportsman's group. Like not sportsman, but healthy living group. In there you will find and women and men. But then men in there, actually when I was in Lithuania living, after my baby, I was very much in sports. So I was doing my gym and all that. And after my son, after a year, I said, okay, I need to go back to my good shape because I love that. So when I done that, I went in there and was like every single woman, every woman was in there. Put on this tight clothes, like skinny like this. Like they don't need to be in there. Taking one and like, It was like a dating place. And I was hit couple times. And one man, he was looking at me all the time, because the place, it's loads of mirrors. And all the mirrors, like, you can see when somebody catch your eye, but I don't care, because I was still in my relationship. I was just after having a baby, not like after just, but a year, went by. So I'm still was in family. So I did not care. But one man actually was really looking at me like for so long. For all my time when I was there, he was there. Like, I tried to change times, everything. He was there. I don't know. I said, is he living in here? He never hit me. He never said anything, just smile and all that. But you could see his eyes was all over me. And then after a year, we met in concert. Like, then I get myself back and I left, because, when you have a baby, and I was working from home as my own business, sewing and all that, I actually, that's it. I'm happy. And I stopped going. So after a year, I met that man in the concert. And by that time, I was single. And he was like, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay, what did I done? He's like, 1 year I'm waiting for you to come back in that gym, because he didn't know what I left. Like, I left and we never talked. He never asked my name, nothing, and he was like seeing me in this concert coming in, and he was like, his friend, this is the woman what I was like, oh my God. Like, and he was like, go and talk now, because you will lose her again. Imagine, you never know who's looking at you and dreaming about you, so you never know who's watching you. So make sure on the Facebook, on the pages, everywhere, whatever you being out there, you being that woman who is being like a dream for you, for other men, for the man what you want to. Show yourself in smile. Show yourself with beauty. And I know some girls saying, I'm afraid to look at the camera. Somebody will steal my soul or something. Girls, you're working on yourself strong and long enough. And if you're not, you have to. And if you do worry about the picture, the soul suckers, whatever they do, they would be now sucked so many souls, but would be no souls in the world left. Like, this is just prediction of old women. Sorry, but that's not true. And if it would happen, we would work to get your soul back. But this is not working like that. Like, and I know many people are afraid of that. Well, don't look at the camera. Look a little bit at the side, but show yourself. Show yourself in all beauty, and show yourself when you're having fun, what you are fun woman, what you are having good time woman, what you are. If you want to travel, you showing what you love travel. If you love art, show I love art. How would the man would know if you not ever say? So your profile, imagine, is like a dating site profile. You always at the watch, and maybe already somebody watching. But how do they know, are you single or not? Do you write it down in your profile what you are single? Do you write it down underneath, somewhere like love quotes, like happy woman when she's in love or whatever, and I'm still waiting, or like jokey something, but I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just joking now. But like, write it down what you are in the single relationship, status. Don't be afraid. And if you get too many boys, good, so you can choose. I'm choosing every day. I'm still getting many men to sending me, oh my God, I done the advertising on Facebook about this challenge. And it's written, women only, but actually Facebook then locked down my profile, my thing, because I don't know, something was wrong with the license. But I'm still getting men from, I don't know where they're coming from. Hello, they're actually writing number underneath my post. Call me. Like, yay, that's exactly what I want to do. So maybe you want to call them. I don't know, I'm joking. But your homework today, be that woman, what your dream man would look and say, this is the woman what I like. This is the woman what I want to chat. But if you being in your Facebook profile picture, turn away or somewhere away or not, I am here. Okay, I am here. And another part is, please do not put pictures with your kid. This is really not need. Like, don't need to put pictures with your child. Because for man, then thinking, okay, so who's taking a picture? Also must be her husband. Because somebody have to take a picture. If you're doing selfie and you're saying, I am with my boy or whatever, like, nobody needs to know so much about your child. He will choose what he wants to tell. And my son actually very, very particular what I will put on Facebook. He actually sometimes don't want to take up pictures at all. I barely squeeze him out too. I said, this is for me, please, for for his confirmation, for his graduation. Because he just know I will put it on Facebook. I'm like, of course, you are my joy. Like, I'm so proud of you. Okay. Because this is his life. You don't need to put his life for others to see. So if you have a kids, try to not too much every day, like kids, me, kids. It's like, okay, that's okay. That's okay. He needs to know what you are with family, but he needs to know what you not with a husband. So how to do that smart way to not looking wrong or whatever? Just like I said, write it down, in some silly billy, being a single woman is not always that fun, but I love it because I have my child and I know I could meet some amazing man very soon or something like that, very innocent. And it's not needy way, but actually saying, I'm here and I'm single. And like I said, put it on your relationship status. You are single. Because if you write it down, any other thing, so in relationship or nothing, then you're leaving question for the man. So if she's saying nothing, so maybe she's still with somebody, or maybe, I don't know. Don't leave any questions. You are single. Okay, I'm looking for men. Yes. This is my child, but fall in love with me first. Your future man, he have to fall in love with you first. No man needs to fall in love with your kid. And actually, that would be very wrong. You don't want to attract that man. Because that's where is the point. You don't need to put on Facebook too much of the kids' pictures. Like, really. I thanks God that time we didn't have Facebook, but I see women putting pictures of them babies and all that. Then I would definitely worry about stealing the soul, because babies so weak and innocent. I was like, nobody needs to know what your son eat, what your son done, what your child done, what you done with your child, whatever. No need that. The most important, they need to fall in love with you. So you have to be there. Open heart, open with your big smile, beautiful, dressed up, like dressed up what you feel you look beautiful. And I'm here. Just like you would be smiling to yourself, because smiling eyes is connecting with the future man, with your man. Maybe he's watching on Facebook, but he can't see any picture of you. And that was exactly for my man. I was everywhere beautiful and gorgeous. And they were saying for me, look at his profile. And all I was seeing his daughter. I'm like, what the hell? I need to see how he looks. And I couldn't. And he never put on any picture. And on his profile picture was his daughter. I'm like, oh, Jesus. I said, he don't have any pictures on his profile. So the woman just took a picture of him when he was just after work, all dirty and everything. He said, oh my God, I could not understand why she took a picture. But that's nothing wrong. Men nice. When men looks good when they are dirty of work. So today's your homework is to change your profile in the wonderful, beautiful woman as you are. The profile with the beautiful eyes. If you don't want to look at the camera with any worries, look a little bit away. but show yourself how presentative you are, how beautiful you are with your soul and with your beauty. You don't have to look in the camera if you're afraid of something, but you can really, really show yourself. Do a selfie, do whatever you want, but be there with, I am beautiful, I am cool, I'm here, and I am single. Don't be worried about anything, because if you will hide and if you will worry about, oh, so now I will attract some, one not that wonderful man. Yes, if you will worry, if you will think about it, you will. So try to not to think about it. And like I said, what happened to me, and it was really very innocent. I actually was joking. I said, gee, this picture is great. I'm definitely attracting men with this one. And I was just letting go and with joke. In 2 days, somebody wants to talk with you. They really liked you. A new picture. I'm like, woohoo! Working. And believe me, it's working when you do that with free, with the joke, with the simplicity, or not with, oh my God, I'm afraid now will be texting me and talking. Yeah, let them, so you can choose. You can wake up and say, somebody likes me. Ooh, good, makes you alive. So go and do your homework, and I talk to you in a minute on my free tips. But at the same time, write it down in the comment. Couple more types what you would like to have it in your man. Like, have to be a good heart, have to be a good person, have to be not greedy, like a willing to share and willing to, write it down. Write it down this every day in your you can write it down in here, in your calendar, in your book, in your anything. Don't let this settle and kind of, because when you forget what you're looking for, any man will come and say hi, and you say hi, and you do everything forgotten. No, wait a minute, sorry, what is he nice? Yeah, he's nice. Is he wonderful? Yes, he's one. No, he's not nice. Okay, no, thank you. You not will be wasting your time with the wrong frogs, and you not will be kissing the wrong frogs. You only need to kiss one, the king one, the prince one, that who will treat you as a queen, as a princess, as a woman as you are. So say, yeah, we done it, day 4. So if you can just send me the hi, bye, hi. And my camera goes crazy for some reason. And yes, your love is there. Your love is there, just like mine was, just like mine is. He just needs to see and hear your vibes, hear your antennas switch on. And that's exactly what we need to do. When you know what you're looking for, when you know who's he is, when you're being ready for him, now he knows where to go. Thank you so much, and bye-bye till tomorrow. Believe in love again.